So I'm reading certain component of the like institute material. It is page number 9.13. Purchasing power parity. Why a dollar is worth rupees 48.4, 122.18 Japanese yen, etc. at some point of time. One possible answer is these exchange rates reflect relative purchasing powers of currencies. Means a product that you can buy in India and the same product that you can buy in United States at different values. So considering that say only the means of the currency is different, we understand that the exchange rate is calculated. That is basket of the goods that can be purchased with a dollar in United States cost 48.80 rupees in India and 122.18 yen in Japan. So we understand that the exchange rate is 48.80 rupees per dollar and 122.18 yen per 48.80 rupees. Purchasing power parity theory focuses on inflation exchange rate relationship. There are two triple P theory. Absolute form, also called law of one price, suggests that the price of the similar products of the two countries should be equal when measured in the common currency. If a discrepancy in the prices is measured by a common currency exists, the demand should shift so that say these prices should converge. It means that say the arbitrage process will make sure that say the prices will be as per triple PT. As an alternative version, the absolute form that accounts for the possibility of the market imperfections such as transportation cost, tariff, quotes, embeds in the sectorial constant. It suggests that because of these market imperfections, prices of the similar products of the different countries will not necessarily be the same when measured in the common currency. So these are the reasons. They have provided the transportation cost, then the tariff, quotas. However, it states that the rate of the change in the prices of the product should be somewhat similar when measured in the common currency, as long as the transportation costs and the trade barriers are unchanged. So the formula is say about the forward exchange rate. For example, a cricket bat sells for 1000 rupees in India. Transportation cost of one bat from Ludhiana to New York is 100 rupees and the import duty levied by United States on the cricket bat is 200 rupees per bat. Then the sectorial constant for the adjustment would be 1000 divided by 1300, that is 0.7692. It becomes extremely messy if one were to deal with the millions of products and millions of constants. One way to overcome this is use weighted average basket of the goods of the two countries represented by index such as consumer price index. However, even this could break down because basket of the goods consumed in a country like Finland would vary with the consumption pattern in the country such as Malaysia, making the aggregation an extremely complicated exercise. The relative form of the triple PT tries to overcome the problem of market imperfection and consumption pattern between the two countries. That is, say, different countries. A simple explanation of the relative purchasing power is given below. Assume that the current exchange rate between rupee and dollar is 50 rupees per dollar. Inflation rate are 12% in India and 4% in United States. Therefore, basket of the goods in India, let us say costing 50 rupees right now, after 1 year will cost 56. Why? Because the inflation is 12% in India. Similar basket of the goods in United States will cost $1.04 after 1 year from now. If triple PT holds, the exchange rate between dollar and rupees 1 year hence would be 56 divided by 1.04. This means that the exchange rate would be 53.8462 rupees per dollar 1 year from now. This can also be worked backward to say what should have been the exchange rate 1 year before, taking into account the inflation rates during the last year and the current spot rate. Expected spot rate is equal to current spot rate into expected difference in the inflation rate. So we understand that say over here expected spot rate is equal to spot rate into 1 plus inflation for the left hand side currency divided by say 1 plus inflation for the right hand side currency. Okay, according to relative triple P, any differential exchange rate to one propounded by the theory is real appreciation or real depreciation of one currency over the other. For example, if the exchange rate between rupees and dollar 1 year ago was 45, if the rates of the inflation in India and USA last 1 year was 10% and 2%, so it is 48.5294. So we understand that so from 45, considering the inflation rates, it should have changed to 48.5294 or 48.53. However, if the actual exchange rate today is 50, it means that so the rupee currency has depreciated more than what it should have depreciated. Then real appreciation of the dollar against rupee is 1.47. So what is the real appreciation? Keeping the appreciation apart from the inflation. This appreciation of the dollar currency is due to the inflation rate. Now this appreciation is say due to the factors other than the inflation rate, that is 1 rupee 47 paise. That is 1 rupee 47 paise upon 45, that comes to 3.27%. And importantly we understand so this appreciation is over 45 rupees. So that comes to 3.27%. And this appreciation of the dollar against rupee is explained by the factors other than the inflation. Purchasing power parity is more closely approximated in the long run than in the short run, when disturbances are purely monetary in the character.